Hello YouTube, I'm Gearwrecked and I'm finally back off hiatus, so it's nice to see you all again. Just one small little disclaimer, because of the heat wave in the US right now, I might not be able to get through too much early on, so please bear with me. But today I got a reaction video for all of you this time. We're going to be watching the world's most flammable tradition from Fascinating History. Paige wanted me to see this, so he sat me down to watch this. I'm still unorganized as hell, so I got two more videos to get back with her, but till then, let's go ahead and get into this and see what tradition this is, because, well, I'm already waiting for this year's to see what happens next. I already made my prediction. You guys leave your predictions down in the comments below and let us know. But something's gonna happen to this fucking thing. I know it. I already know it. For those of you that are wondering why the gremlin thing is on my head now, blame her. I can't point that general direction, but you know who I'm talking about over there. That's why this sticky note is on my head. But alright, let's get into this.
Take a look at this goat. Good, isn't it? Now, tell me, how does this goat make you feel? Does it anger you? Does it...
I don't know. It's, very, very hey.
Yeah.
I just noticed you put a Betsy on me. This woman.
I was doing you a favor.
A favor?
Yeah. Do you like your Bipsy?
I do, though. Alright. Well, I'll just put it on the other shoulder for now. That is not attached to me in any way.
You should make the video a bit louder, because the guy who's speaking is quite soft spoken.
Okay, let's see if I can't see what I can do here. Blast my eardrums out. Oh, there goes my tracking again. I hate everything.
It was a nice 5 minutes.
It was the heat. It's the heat. I blame the heat. It's everything fried, even my brain.
Does it fill you with inchoate rage?
Are you okay?
Do you feel
No,
your
I've never
fingers
been okay.
itching to pick up a lighter or a book of matches and burn this fuzzy little critter to the ground?
Because it's
If
muted
so,
on my side.
you're not alone, because this is the
Maybe
Gavle
that's why it was quiet for you.
an iconic holiday installation that's been set up in the Swedish city of Gavle
No, he's
every
actually
year for
quite
several decades. And for the majority of those years, despite the best efforts of the goat builders, someone has spontaneously gone out of their way to time and time again turn it into the world's most festive bonfire. This is a brief history of the unfortunately very flammable Gavle goat.
I noticed how the sign actually had the goat there, so I'm like, what is this, goat crossing?
This is careful. There's a flaming goat over here.
That goat is on fire.
Literally.
First, let's establish something. They don't intend for the goat to be burned. Yes, it's made of straw, and yes, it does kind of look like something that's designed to be set on fire, but it's actually not. As a matter of fact, the organisers go to great lengths to try and prevent the goat from being torched. Most years, they set a round...
They told you don't do it.
I'm about to say, how has that worked
That's a
out?
prevention.
How has that worked out so
Well,
far? I mean, it says it's been burned a lot. Yeah, so...
Well, there's been years it has not burned down. Few and far between.
Meanwhile, their surveillance cameras did not stop it.
Nope. But they did provide very fun entertainment for everyone who watched it.
Good Lord.
Fences, hired goons, and patrolling guard dogs.
Off having a smoke break. Maybe that's what set it on fire.
Sometimes they flameproof it. They've made it known that setting fire to the goat is criminal vandalism, and fully sent anyone they've caught in recent years to prison, as well as
yeah, hold on. There are quotation marks here. Everyone they caught.
Yeah.
You can't see, but I'm making quotation marks
There's
with
quotation.
everyone they caught. I think they did catch somebody at some point.
How many did you catch? One. How many burned it? Numbers. Numbers. Like shit, this dude with numbies, except for the one guy that went to jail. He's doing numbies.
I think they freed him because he wasn't a citizen of the country. He was a tourist. He just came in just to set fire to the goat. He was
damn,
hell yeah.
Damn, it's always the
To be
tourists.
fair, locals were doing it too. Okay,
I know,
you know what
but
they
I'm like,
say when in
scot-free
Rome.
because tourists. Like, he didn't know better. I thought I was supposed to burn it, Ossifer.
It looks very burnable.
In my defense, it looked very burnable.
It's like that joke. If you didn't want to be burned, why is it so burnable?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly.
$1,000. In short, they really do not want anyone to set fire to this house. For real, no food.
Leave the goat alone!
What's a ghost now, Brittany?
famous for. Their website,
Oh,
in fact, is quite
shit.
stubborn about it. It records the fate of the goat throughout the years, but with a strong note of disapproval. They are, it seems, staunchly of the opinion that the goat is to be looked at, appreciated, and then patiently disassembled and put away safely in storage, ready for next year.
But they thought it easier to burn it.
Or more entertaining, because it's people who come in, set fire to it, and then just run away.
You know, at what point do they just say, you know what? Let it burn. It's easy cleanup. Just get rid of, you know, the things afterwards.
No, they're very stubborn about it. They're very stubborn about it. They will not let you burn it. They will not let
Look,
this become a
if
tradition.
you've rebuilt it so many times, just burn it and then sell things at the end of it. Make even more money. It's like a bonfire thing. Just sell more stuff at the end of it. I don't see what the problem is. Just
But they don't want to. The goat's not supposed to burn.
it's not supposed to. But you could turn it into a business opportunity.
Well, it certainly drives in tourism, that's for sure.
It does. That's what I said. Just go with it at this point. It would save you a lot of trouble. Really, it would. If you're already making the damn thing, it would save you a lot of trouble.
They don't want to. Okay, keep going. The story becomes more interesting the more it goes.
In any interview, do they ever make mention of the fact that burning the goat is kind of a tradition now? The official line is clear. Goats are for looking at, not for incinerating. And, I suppose, when you consider the eye-watering amount of time and money that goes into building the goat each year, I can kind of see what they're getting at.
Fair enough. But at the same time,
I mean, fireworks are expensive. Okay, fireworks are expensive too, right?
Moderately, yes, and I can say that for a fact because I don't go out of my way to be buying them every 4th. Although, my neighbor specifically saves up for that shit every year, which is why I just sit out in my front yard and just watch from across the yard.
I mean, that's what I do on New Year's too. I just sit out and watch everybody else who bought it. To be fair, I'm too scared. I'm gonna poke an eye out if I try to do it.
Oh no, you won't. But I will say it is very dangerous. I have shot them off before myself, so I know it's very dangerous. You can blow your fucking fingers off.
Yeah, I prefer my fingers where they are, so I prefer watching someone else do it.
Yeah, same. Because I almost did make it out of a cannon's fire one time. It decided to go off before it was supposed to. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, I prefer my fingers where they are. Now let's see what the adventures of the goat.
The goat's gonna burn.
That you should totally not burn down.
The goat's gonna burn. Don't mind me. I'm not over here holding up my fingers, snapping my fingers, and then there's just a fireball on my finger. Don't worry.
And that's how big the room is. I cast fireballs.
Destroyed most years since it was first constructed in 1966. Let's do a timeline. 1966. The idea of a wicked big goat
is first big goat.
Conceived. Exactly whose idea it was is contested, but Adman Stig Gavlen is a strong contender. While sitting in a local cafe that year, he sketched a diagram of a sizable goat on the back of a napkin. Later, he showed it to Inga Iverson, whose family owned a sawmill and furniture maker that had already done a series of world's largests, including the world's largest set of skis and the world's largest chair. The world's largest goat seemed like the next logical step, although there's no word on when or why they decided that they should make it out of, basically, firelighters.
No, you're not supposed to set fire to it.
But I want to set fire to. I have the fireball on my finger and everything. I'm just waiting for a good moment to just stick my finger over and just goes up in flame. I'm just waiting for a moment.
do shit, but I just
What?
tweaked a bit.
Tweak.
Don't mind me. I do that from time to time. It's the evil inside. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
She be tweaking.
It was a popular.
I'm tweaking.
It would put Gavle on the map by building on an existing Yule tradition. For years, see, goats like this, but smaller, had been a sort of mascot for the Christmas season. Their iconography, in fact, dates all the way back to the Norse god Thor, who rode in a chariot drawn by two goats, Tangrisne and Tanjosta. In more modern times, people would make small Yule goats out of straw and sneak them into one another's houses. The goal being
that sounds
to
like fun. I want to sneak a goat into someone's house.
Hey, what are you doing in my house? Sneaking a goat. Imagine that
it's like that meme. What you got there? A smoothie.
It's just a goat. Oh, somebody needs to make a meme of that. My jacket's gone again. I can't.
I can open up. I can open a Google right now and make a meme in like 2 seconds.
If you do, send it to me, and then I will immediately insert it into video somewhat here while I'm fixing my fucking thing. My face is frozen. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say my face is frozen. And
if we can make a meme by the time he fixes this,
I've already fixed.
Aw.
I was like, I fixed.
There you go. You're totally not making it. I'm not making a meme right now.
She's making a meme right now. I just realized you had cola too. I got rid of my Pepsi.
I don't know why. I offered you that with so much generosity.
I mean, kind of drank it.
A little bit. A little bit.
I didn't have anywhere to stick it.
You stuck your tongue in it like a cat drinking milk.
Like that.
And done.
Well, let's see how the meme turned out.
See, I work quite fast. The fastest memer in the West.
Gonna go ahead and save that, and I'll insert that there for all of. Yeah, she brought a goat. I love that.
Just casually sneak it in.
Sneak it in. Where are you gonna put it?
I don't know, somewhere.
Yes, I lay down in the crypt and then all of a sudden just look up, there's goat. I'm like, eh.
Just munching on the drapes. Listen, it's a big castle. There's plenty of spaces. I could sneak in 20 goats.
Please don't.
It'll be like a fun game. I'll number the goats. No, I'll sneak in 19, and then I'll skip one of the numbers.
You monster! You're gonna make me search all over this fucking castle for these things.
It'll be fun exercise, you know. Get the muscles going, you know.
I'm gonna fly directly to wherever the fuck you're hiding, and I'm gonna drag you back here and help me look for these things.
All right, come on. There's goats to be burned.
At Christmas time too, apparently.
The neighbour had to get rid of it the same way. The massive goat in Gavle then would be an extension of this fine tradition, and it was generally considered a great idea. The local merchants association paid for it, and the local
what are you buying?
To build it.
What are you selling?
Perhaps there's a lesson about ensuring that fire brigades never end up with so much free time that they resort to building giant fire hazards just for practice. But still, it was built, and almost instantly burned down. The 1966 goat was constructed at the start of the Yule period. That's late November to early December.
Please be somebody confused it with a bonfire?
Well, more or less, they just wanted it to be a bonfire at that point, I guess.
It just looks very burnable, you know? It's the human instinct.
To everybody that's been to Burning Man, I think this is just an instinct that you look at a giant thing, you expect it to be burnt. Especially when they make it of straw.
Like candle, you know? It's primordial ancestors wanting to warm themselves. Their instinct calling out to you.
I mean, if it looks flammable and you built it out of flammable substance, you can't blame them for wanting to make it a bonfire. Just saying, you know? Oh, there goes my checking again. For fuck. I need a new place for this camera.
It's okay. I tweaked because I was trying to drink a bit of my cola. Just don't worry, guys. Trust me, I'm immortal. It'll be fine.
We're a little scuffed today. Mostly me. Can't wait to deal with that on stream later today.
Whoopee!
I don't want to deal with that on stream. Don't make me.
Was arrested and
what do you mean? It's your idea.
But it was already.
Yes, but I don't want to sit there and just the whole whole time, you know?
You're gonna watch back this
The
in
course of
editing,
the
and
next
you're
few
gonna be
decades
very
had been
mad.
set. That
Yeah.
said, there were 2 years of peace and prosperity before, in 1969, the goat was burned down once more, and goat burning season was unofficially open.
Unofficially.
It's
People appear
goat,
to be celebrating
it's goat
a
season.
variety of fates. Some of these are cribbed from the
Do we need something else to go with the goat season? Like, I guess for the goat, since the only other thing I can think that is being burnt like this to a scale is Burning Man, so it's man season. It's goat season.
I can think of something else which would traditionally be burned a lot, but I don't wanna.
Oh, is it bad?
Yes,
No.
'cause it's me.
Oh,
I
I didn't think we were gonna go on the fucking the witch hunts there.
keep going.
the Gavle goat official website, which is both translated from the Swedish and also scanned on the detail. So if some of these descriptions sound weird to you, believe me, I looked for more detail and couldn't find it. Anyhow, in 1970, the goat was destroyed within 6 hours of being unveiled by 2 drunk teens.
That's what
The
happens.
Merchants Association got into a sulk about the rampant goat destruction and withdrew funding. A local nature society took over, putting up a small goat that was, quote-unquote, smashed into pieces. For 1972, we have one of the most
even a
cryptic entries,
small.
which simply states that the goat imploded. Sounds traumatic, but
It imploded. The baby goat just gets destroyed. The big one gets fucking burned, and then one just implodes. What's going on here?
At least it didn't catch fire.
I mean, I guess, but still.
You gotta
what
take
was
your
traumatic
W
is
when
being
you can.
stolen and placed in some
I
guy's
mean,
garden
yeah.
in 1973. The guy was
Some
caught,
guy's
of
gar-
course, since he had a massive goat in his yard.
Yeah, like you gotta get away with that. It's like, where'd the goat go? It's like, sir, do you have the goat? Meanwhile, it's right fucking there. It's like, no, I don't know what you're talking
No.
about. I've never seen that thing before in my life. Where'd that thing come from? What goat?
No. Was it you who stole that goat?
What
No.
He's
I
like,
just found it at a thrift shop.
what goat? I don't see a goat. It's like that thing right there. He looks around and just goes, oh, son of a bitch. I've never seen that before in my life. Where'd that come from?
Where did that appear over there? Damn.
How long has that been there? Neighbor says, it's been there for 3 years. Never seen it
your
before in my
homie-
life.
Your homie got you back.
Never seen that thing before in my life.
Brace yourself for some surprisingly intense Swedish justice here. He spent the next 2 years in prison. But no matter. Even though he was incarcerated, others were waiting in the wings to take up his mantle. In 1974, the goat was once again burned to the ground. 1975, the goat fell down without any human intervention. And in 1976...
I was about to say, if it just fell down, at what point do you just take that as a sign?
Apparently not too soon. Not too soon because it keeps going.
Oh no.
The Gavle goat exists to this day. To this day, the
well.
goats.
Again, a direct
They're
quote
still
here.
making
I
goats.
don't know what it means any more than you do. A greaser car. The fate of
Okay.
the 1977 goat is unknown, but in 1978 it was smashed. 1979 saw the goat burned before it was even finished, rebuilt with a huge amount of fireproofing, and then sabotaged almost immediately thereafter. A tumultuous decade.
Well, you
but
really
nothing
hate this
compared
goat.
to the
They're just going after
1980s.
this goat at this point.
The 1980s were, in fact, so bad that it's easier just to mention the years when the goat wasn't burned to the ground, those being 1981 and 1988. Every other year, the poor fellow was vandalised or torched, although in some good news, the Merchants Association decided they were into it after all, and started putting up
It's just like, okay, fine.
Thus, from 1986, there have technically been 2 goats, but we're going to focus on the big one, since that's the one people mainly feel compelled to destroy. Sorry, nature goat, you're just not that burnable. So, big goat.
Dad.
In 1990, unharmed. 1991, though, burned. 1992, burned, rebuilt and burned again.
Again.
And, as an aside, the Nature Society's goat was also torched that year as well.
Well, he finally got
They have a
recognition.
promotion. Get one bird, buy one bird goat, get one bird goat free.
And he said he wasn't burnable enough. Well, there you go. He got burned.
Someone felt sad. The small goat didn't get it, or someone got mad that somebody burned a big goat and they took a consolation prize of the smaller goat.
Well, at least he said, well, at least he got that one now too.
I'm gonna burn a goat this year, even if it kills me.
Well, let's hope it doesn't go that far. Let's say we don't need to have a burned witch.
No, please do not burn the witch. Actually, just saying that just so long because they keep saying don't burn the goats and they burn the goats. You know what? I'm just gonna hide and run from y'all. I don't trust y'all telling you not to burn the witches.
I'm sure you're gonna be fine. I mean, they haven't tried to stake me yet, so please don't.
That worked very well for the goats. Just asking nicely not to do it.
Unfortunately, the goats I don't think can talk in this case where I can.
I see. That's the issue. Okay. If the goats could say please don't burn me, they wouldn't be burned.
Probably. Somebody needs to put a speaker in this thing and scream, "Hey, get the fuck away from me."
Just the sounds of crying goats.
Or the one screaming. And even if they do burn it, and then they had that fucking goat scream, you know the sound?
Yeah.
Immediately starts to burn and all you hear is that. I'm like, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny.
It's just funny if the radio just kind of does that thing where it just, like loses off. It's like, ow! As it burns.
And now you're starting to see why we have the gremlin thing on our head.
If that thing was screaming, it just doubles the energy of burning it down. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm just reading.
1993 and 1994, it survived. 1995,
Miracle.
Torched on Christmas Day.
Oh no!
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Which worked. 1996 and 1997, unburned, except some attempts to get it going by launching fireworks at it. Actually, that's not quite right. At the very end of the 1997 season, the internal frame on which the goat is built, normally saved and reused each year, was so knackered that they realised they needed a brand new one. And so, rather than peacefully disassembling it and putting it into storage, they did the one and only official burn in the goat's long history. Or, at least, they tried to. When it came to it, the goat was so damp that they couldn't set it on fire.
The one time they wanted to burn it, Divine Intervention says, no, this is a tradition that needs to happen, not like this. The one time they want to burn it and they can't. Oh, that's some divine intervention shit right there.
This ghost is cursed.
It's like, oh, just because you want to finally burn me? I don't think so.
I say no.
What you mean, nuh-uh? This is going back to a thing that happened earlier today. I'm sure y'all could ask her about that later.
Come to my streams and ask me directly.
Exactly.
Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday from 10 p.m. It's easy.
Yeah, come ask her there and see what shenanigan happened.
You'll see what I mean later on. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. But we're gonna get there eventually, I think. So
yeah,
So
we're
this
close.
one
We're
came
close
to
because we're
unofficial
at
burnings in
2000s.
the years that followed. 1998, 1999, and 2000 were all particularly flammable. This
why is
came in
particularly flammable?
2001, when American tourist Lawrence Jones reached peak
There he is.
American tourist and set it on fire in broad daylight.
The first degenerate from the U.S. to go burn something.
He just wanted an excuse for pyromania.
I mean, he looks like a guy that would be happy to do that. I mean, look at him.
I just want to watch
Stating
the
in
world
later
burn.
interviews that
He
really
does.
believed
I mean, look
it
at
was
him.
part of a tradition, and that he only intended to burn one little bit of straw, but the fire inexplicably spread.
No shit, it's made of straw.
Damn! It's like it's made of flammable material. Who would have thought that setting fire to one piece of straw will make the entire thing burn.
This is a good representation of why most people do not have common sense.
To be fair, I don't know who's lacking common sense. The guy who didn't think that setting fire to the straw will make the entire thing burn because everything is made of straw, or the people who decided to make this entire goat out of straw. Oh? I feel nobody here has common sense.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make it out of something, I guess make it something easy. But, you know, again, that's on them that it's very easily flammable. Just saying.
I would have made that out of wet socks. Good luck burning that one.
To be fair, I think anything wet would be hard to burn.
Or damp. Not necessarily wet, but definitely damp, like branches or something.
Make it a little bit more difficult to burn. Not impossible, but more difficult.
Briefly imprisoned, then slapped with a massive fine, which he slipped out of paying by the simple expedient of going home and never mentioning it again. He also had his cigarette lighter confiscated on the basis that he clearly couldn't be trusted with it. In later interviews he said, and I quote, "In defense of the people of Gavle and their traditions, I would like to say they have every right in the world to build a 3-story high goat made of highly flammable material in the city centre and then wait for someone to burn it down."
I mean, he's not wrong.
In 2002, the goat survived. 2003,
Hell
2004, 2005, however, it burned. In 2005, the arsonists gave it a festive twist by dressing up as Santa Claus and the Gingerbread Man and shooting the goat with a burning arrow. 2006 was a partial victory. One leg was burned to a crisp, but the goat as a whole survived. As a precaution, in 2007, the builders slathered it with a fireproof coating, and it lived to see the new year. 2008,
why didn't you do this before?
Burned, and 2009, it burned in a particularly exciting fashion.
Well, I'm about to say, at least in 2007 it survived, but how come you don't do it again? To prevent it again?
This is a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy
like,
at this point.
They're like, it won't happen again this year. Immediately happens again the next 2 years following. Like,
what a mystery.
At what point do they learn?
We're close. We just
hacker attack
16 years.
The
the cat hacker, yes.
A waiting hit team of goat vandals to strike and burn it to the ground on the 23rd of December. 2010, the goat prevailed, albeit only thanks to the integrity of the security firm hired to guard it. One of their men was offered the equivalent of $7,000 by 2 mysterious interlopers. All he had to do was look the other way while they hitched it up to a helicopter and made off with it.
I like the choice of imagery.
Have the helicopter? Unknown. But given the lengths people have gone to wreck that goat thus far, I wouldn't
wreck that goat.
2011, 2012, 2013. Burned. 2013, they used a brand new type of fireproofing. Top of the line, modern technologies, state of the art.
Yes, top of the line, state of the art. Fire. Oh yeah, that's top of the line, alright. Yeah, it's You think you get your money back for the top of the line shit?
Do you think they allow for refunds?
What seems to be the problem with it? I don't see a problem with it. Meanwhile, it just points to goat.
Okay, conspiracy theory. Okay, conspiracy theory. The people who sell them the stuff that was supposed to prevent the flammable, them becoming flammable, actually sell them flammable stuff so it burns.
We just wanted to see the goat burn.
This is my conspiracy. The entire town, with the exception of people who want that goat, everyone wants to burn it down.
Again, I think they need their money back on that fucking whatever they got.
I would like a refund.
Sorry, no refund.
2014, Gavle sent the goat to China to protect it from vandals, and also as part of a cultural exchange with their sister city of Zhuhai. For the goat, this must have been a nice break from getting burned, but it didn't last, because in 2015, it was burned, and in 2016, it was burned, and then replaced with a different goat, which was destroyed after being hit by a car.
Again.
By this time, the story of the goat was known around the world, and it had inspired a number of copycats, or copy goats. One such pale imitation was a massive straw goat installed outside an IKEA in Iceland. This one was protected by round-the-clock security and multiple fences, but eventually burned down when its own Christmas lights malfunctioned. R.I.P.
Well.
Oh my god,
Anyway,
it burned
back
by
to the main goats
coincidence.
in
Yeah.
Yavli.
Again, at what point do you think this should just become a tradition? Because there's been a long list of some accidents, some intentional, and then just car.
Yeah, just car.
And then the one guy that just decided to put it behind his house. It's a long decoration. It technically didn't get destroyed. I mean, he kept it intact, I guess. I mean,
the safest it was when it went to China. I'm gonna be honest with you.
it was on a plane. It went on vacation. Everything was fine.
When it comes back, it leaves, it gets burned.
Yeah. The poor goat. That poor straw goat. Poor things just happen to it. I know, but just poor things happen to it.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, I think I have an idea, because we're getting there, I think.
His little goat got a bit of a torching.
That's a baby.
The goat made it through unscathed somehow. I don't know.
The COVID one at that.
Other stuff to worry about, but they were back on form by 2021 when it was burned down again. This time, the arsonist was caught and slapped with 6 months in jail and a massive fine. A sentence that might have done something to discourage other vandals because the goat was left entirely alone in 2022 and in 2023.
And all I'm going to say is, again, you should just immediately let them burn it at this point because they've been doing this shit since the 80s.
I mean, I guess part of the fun of tradition is to see if it burns or not. If it burns,
guess.
Then there's no mystery to it.
I mean, I guess.
Sort of. In
sort
2023, they accidentally built the goat out of straw that was packed full of seeds, making it irresistible to birds. And, as such, the goat was absolutely pecked to death by a flock of what looked like crows. I wouldn't know anything about that, though.
A flock of murders, yeah.
Who can confirm that, and no further questions.
That goat was murdered.
2024 passed without incident, and the goat survived. And that brings us to 2025. And,
okay, stop it here. Stop it here.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think happened to the one in 2025? Place your bets in the comments. What do you think happened to the one in 2025?
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it burned.
All right. Here's money's on it's burned.
I didn't put money on it. I just said it was burned.
Here's Monopoly money on it burned.
How about this? I'll give you a Coke.
Damn.
The minute I get to see you, I'll bring you a Coke.
All
right, deal. I'll probably forget the deal.
At the very tail end of 2025, and the fate of the Yavli goat is
that's what I saw.
So I've recorded a few different endings, and I'm going to clip in the most appropriate one the day before this video goes live on the 1st of January 2026. Hopefully, what you're about to hear isn't out of date by the time you hear it. As we all know by now, the Yavli goat was, in 2025,
blown over by the wind.
Blown over.
The entire history of the goat right up to this very moment. But it leaves one question hanging.
Well, it looks like I owe you a Coke. I might have to buy it there. I don't know if TSA will let me go through the thing with it.
Yeah, no, I think you gotta get a local. Though I think a cola from the US would be quite interesting. Hopefully, the sugar intake doesn't kill me.
It shouldn't, but it will be very sugary, hairy.
Well, like, we know that the thing is, he recorded. He is gonna play all the previous records, so you can hear all the possible theories he thought of.
Okay, and let's hear what they were, and maybe I was right on the money with one.
Didn't burn this year. But why does the goat keep getting burned? Why are people so willing to risk actual jail and thousands of dollars in fines in order to
I wonder what will happen to the 2026 one.
Dozens of volunteers and craftspeople each year? Well, I don't know.
Is your money on burn again?
I have some theories.
Yeah, my theory is it's gonna be burnt again, only because I could see the future and it's bullshit.
Oh, you couldn't see this because this was in the past, because it happened in 2025.
First is that it is basically a tradition now, and humans have a tendency to follow tradition even if it's a bit ridiculous.
True.
Really, Given that the goat burned the first year it was built and that it's burned more years than it hasn't, you could argue that burning the goat is actually more traditional than not burning the goat. And the second theory is that it gets so consistently set on fire specifically because the city of Gavle is so insistent that it shouldn't be. People are contrary creatures.
Yeah.
Build a big flammable goat and tell them explicitly and repeatedly not to set it on fire, and suddenly way more people will want to set it on fire than...
Exactly. He's like, don't set that on fire. I want to set that on fire. I do. I want to set that on fire.
Again, it's just a natural instinct. It's the ancestors calling out for you to burn the kindling, warm yourself up, save yourself for another day.
You're just sitting there seeing this one guy look dead set right at it, just blankly. He's not moving. Everybody else is telling him to get back, move this, any other, and then you just see like a little bit of fire in his eyes.
And there's fire in the goat now too.
Yeah.
than ever would have done if it was just unguarded. That's just human nature. Also, one bonus theory here, totally unproven and maybe wildly off base. But in all my reading about this, I have to say, it did seem sometimes as though the city did sort of want the goat to go on fire. There are cheeky references to fireworks on their social media. The goat committee insists that fireproofing can't be used because it makes the goat look ugly. Footage of the goat exploding.
And also one didn't work, which I think was roughly probably that one. But you know, who knows?
He tried.
Is proudly published online, and there's even a restaurant nearby called The Burned Goat. I can't say for sure. So for now,
coincidence? I think not.
Very angry at that one restaurant.
Christmas ornament, and I'm
as devastated as anyone by the news that it didn't make it through to 2026.
Fair.
As we all know by now, the Gavle goat was set aflame and burned to the ground. As we all know by now, the Gavle goat mysteriously imploded around the turn of the year. As we all know, the Gavle goat was eaten by corvids. As we all know, the Gavle goat was taken out by a flock of wild horses, fell into a sinkhole, was destroyed by a rogue drone, abducted by aliens, got into a fight with a giant straw cow, met with a mysterious destiny, came to life and was the subject of an adorable animated film, was accidentally sold to Finland.
Accidentally sold to Finland.
What do you think? What are your thoughts about the goat?
Lord.
The burning goat? Told you it's funny. Bro, I'm gonna watch it. Definitely gonna keep an eye out this year to see what happens to the goat. I am invested. I need to know.
You let me know if I was right if it burned. You have to let me know.
Me and my mom are gonna watch to see what happens to the goat.
Okay, well you're gonna have to let me know. And I guess I'll find out sometime December probably.
Yeah, probably.
Sometime.
If
not earlier.
It's fun because it's the question, right? Is it gonna burn down or is it not gonna burn down? You know, is it gonna fall over?
Is a car gonna hit it? They're gonna put flammable, non-flammable substance shit on it and just burst into flame again.
I like the idea that he recorded about 10 possibilities. One of them is the goat, like being abducted by aliens, right? But like it was an 11th option that he didn't take into account.
It fell over. The wind.
It just fell over by the wind. It just plopped down.
To be fair, the wind was really bad that year. Literally everywhere.
It was destiny, okay? It was destiny, right? The moment that he made those possibilities, like the universe concentrated on this event and made it so that you could not guess what happens to this poor goat. Like no matter if you place your bets, right, on the goat burning or the goat not burning, you would have lost regardless because the goat did neither of these. Nor it got hit by a car, no it got eaten by crows, no other stuff that hasn't happened in the previous. No, it just fell down.
It fell over.
I like the story so much. It's so funny. It always cracks me up. It's It always cracks me up, like the mischievousness of human nature, like, yeah, I got this goat, and this goat looks very flammable, and it just gotta.
I mean, shit happens one way or another. Although, the one that just mysteriously imploded, all the fire, the cars. I mean, you can see the fire of the cars happen, but the implode, you never saw that coming. As for the wind, I guess you didn't see that coming either.
It's not explained, right? It's not the wind thing is mysterious because isn't wind every year? Because it happens around winter, right? So you can
Not necessarily.
expect,
Sometimes it's not as bad as it is.
Weather.
Some, I mean,
how
some
did
winds
they
are
not
worse than
take into
others.
account? How did I take into account that can be blown away by the wind? It's just a big bad wolf. He huffed, he puffed, and your goat's now down.
My thought is, I don't think they thought it was going to be bad enough that, or strong enough that it would just blow it over, because they put a lot of trust in that structure.
If it
was
me, I'm such a petty bitch that next year I'm making that goddamn goat out of goddamn bricks. Try this on for size. Burn it down, why don't you? It's now made of fucking bricks.
Yeah, where are you gonna get the bricks?
I made the bricks. They're everywhere.
Okay, so if y'all are missing some bricks somewhere, you know what happened.
I'm just gonna steal one brick from every house. Just one. One single.
I'm gonna tear down the foundation brick by brick.
Just
Lord.
one brick. Just one brick. Sir, may I have a brick, please? I would like one brick.
Needs a brick.
I get a brick. But yeah, that's the story of the Yule goat that gets burned every fucking year.
Well, except for
those years that it was.
Except for those few years, and the ones that mysteriously blew
the
over,
one year
fell over,
where it got hit by
cars. Yeah.
Or eaten by crows.
Yeah. No one suspects a flock of murder. No one expects that.
To be fair, that I would be very scared to suspect that.
Nobody saw that coming.
You never see it coming.
Well, it was a good video, and again, you're gonna have to let me know what happens this year for it. Let's see if I was right. If it burns, I'm gonna make a post. If not, you won't hear a goddamn word out of me.
Guys, if you see a post from Gear, it means the ghost burned down. If you don't see a post from Gear, we never talked about this. A ghost from Gear just sent you ghost.
Ooh, you will like and subscribe.
If a ghost appears at the foot of your bed tonight, just know the ghost's gonna burn down.
It's melting.
It's a ghost of a goat. It's the ghost of future Christmas goat.
You must go burn the next one.
Okay, new lore. If you see the ghost at the foot of your bed, it means you are the chosen one. So you must make your way to where the Yule goat is and burn it down.
And for legal reasons, this is a joke. Do not come at us for this.
Can you imagine the Merchants Guild in that town just sends me a cease and desist?
Meanwhile, I'm just like, fuck you want me to do? Seriously, fuck you want me to do? I'm in another country. Fuck you.
I just sent you a cease and desist. Anyway, yeah, that was it. That was the video of the goat that keeps getting burned down.
All right, and with that, that's the end of the video. Again, thank you, Paige, for having me watch that. It's honestly probably one of the more better ones and not the more cursed ones that I've sat down to watch with you, so thank you. Alright, if you guys made it this far and liked the video, go ahead and subscribe and share the video around. It helps me out a lot, so I appreciate it greatly. But if there's anything else you guys want me to react to and want me to see, leave it in the comments below, or join us over on the Discord and leave it in the recommended section there in the Discord, because I do see them, and I am getting to those too, because I have some from there that I also am trying to get to. I know I haven't been the best at staying on top of things with Discord, but I'm trying to change that, so I'm going to try to do a couple hangouts in there from time to time. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. You have a good one.